Yes, I think we're very happy with where we're at. We played a lot of competitive cricket against England and now against the West Indies, and we've beaten the England, which we've never done before. So I think that was something really special for us as a team. It's kind of, that getting the monkey off the back, knowing that we can be the team that's the best in the world. So as a team, we're in a very good space. We have a lot of momentum with us. We've got three T20s against the West Indies now, where we'll work on some combinations for the World Cup to just make sure that we get everything nice and ready. And once we get there, that we know we on par with what we need to do. We've got a few youngsters in the side, people that but most of the girls have played in India, know the conditions. So we're in a very good space and looking forward to the World Cup. I think one of the big hiccups we had was not at one stage that all three departments, batting, bowling and fielding, came together. It was either the bowling department that did brilliant, and then we had a big batting collapse, and then in the other times the bowling department didn't bowl the lines, and then we would have luck. So I think in the final ODI now, the last one where we beat them, that was the first time that both departments did come together. So we definitely know there's still lots of room for improvement. Our biggest issue has been our batting collapse. If we've seen that once we lose one wicket, there's almost like within in the next 5 overs we lose to about 2-3 other wickets, and that's definitely hard to. The best thing is we need to start again from scratch and get a partnership going. So that was one of the areas we identified, and I think in the last ODI we did a lot better with that. I don't think there's a big difference. At the end of the day, you just have to go out there and execute your skill and back yourself. I think that's one of the areas we've been focusing on and placing a lot of emphasis on to the girls, is you must go out there and play your game, and without fear of failing. The biggest thing is you have to back yourself, and we believe in you. You are where you are because you're good enough, and you just have to go in there at the end of the day and back yourself. Obviously within the team we do tend to have a change in the batting order when it comes to the ODI format to the T20s, where Danae van der Kerk moves up the order, but that's almost the only difference. She's a slightly more attacking batter, and we kind of want to give her the freedom up front to take on the power play. We know West Indies are very strong in the T20 format, and they're known for being fearless and just going out there, and they've got quite a few strong T20 players like Deandra Dutton and Stephanie Taylor. But at the end of it, like we said, this is still preparation for us for the T20 World Cup, so we need to make sure that we peak at the right time and getting all our combinations and things right. So that's probably, we'll use this as preparation for the World Cup, and hopefully beating them to get some momentum going into India. It's been amazing. I think ever since Momentum got on board and CSA started investing a lot of resources within the women's game, we've just grown from strength to strength. I think with our recent performances, it has shown how much at the moment that you can start playing cricket professionally and full time. How we as a team can move forward. I think in the past, a lot of the times, a lot of the girls had to either study or juggle between training session and then going back to work. So it's nice to see that you can focus most of your energy just on something that you love. And as a team, I think we've like I said, the performances are starting to speak for themselves. We are beating teams which we've never done before, and then also getting the opportunity to finally play some televised games. That was a big step in the right direction, and something like the Women's Big Bash that came up in December, we had 4 girls playing in that. Those are the type of things that just shown how far women's cricket, and especially in South Africa as well, how far we've come.